Leet code question 217 contains duplicate. Given an integer array, nums, return true if any value appears at least twice in the array, and return false if every element is distinct. So we have an example here. 1 appears twice, so therefore we return true. And here, all the elements are distinct, so we return false. This is a pretty simple question. All you have to do is, or my thought process in the beginning here is, when we loop through each number, we're going to have to store the numbers that we went through already into a storage spot. And every new element that we go through or that we see, we're gonna check to see if we've seen that already before. And if we've seen that already before, then we return true. And otherwise, if we've never seen any of them before, then we're gonna return false. We just need a storage spot. So just for picture's sake, let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 1, and let's say we're gonna have the storage. So let's say a box here. Our code is gonna loop through each number. So it's gonna look at 1, and is 1 in our box? No, 1's not in our box. So therefore, we're gonna put 1 inside our box. Then it's gonna go to the next one. Is 2 in our box? Nope. So 2 is gonna go inside our little circle here. And then 3, nope. And then 1, we're gonna check to see if 1 is in the box already. Yes, 1 is in the box, so therefore we're gonna return true. And otherwise, if the whole entire thing ran without seeing a duplicate, then we just return false. So let's start to code this out. So let's say we have a number list, say 1, 2, 3, 1, and in here, let me make this bigger. So in here, we're gonna have to make a storage spot. So let's make it a dictionary. So scene is equal to something like this. You can also make it a list, but lists are less efficient and slower than a dictionary, so I would recommend this dictionary here. I think there's other solutions on sets as well, but let me use a dictionary here. Then we're just gonna loop through each number, so for nums. And then we're gonna see if the number that we have we've seen it before. So if num in scene, so that's just gonna check all the keys in scene, and if number is one of the keys, then we're just gonna return true. Otherwise, if it's not one of the numbers, so that means it's a distinct number and we haven't seen it yet, it's not in our history, then we're just gonna append that into our history. And the value doesn't really matter here. I'm just gonna put none, because none is one of the smallest pieces of data. And then let's test it out. So p test.py, 1, 2, 3, 1, that's true. And let's go and make everything distinct. And that returns none. Oh yeah. So if none of this happens, then we return false. And that returns false. Yep. So that was contains duplicate. Pretty simple question and a pretty simple solution.